Before we get started, I'm going to remind you, as I'm going to remind you with every one of these tutorials, I want you to be at a certain point in your personal practice before you try these. So, go back and look at the introduction to this new pitch and articulation mindset and determine if you are at the point in your personal practice where this is going to do you the most good. If you are, let's get started. We've already talked about vibrato as a way of compensating for or masking deviations in pitch, and this is true. But rather than look at this as a negative or a disadvantage, the rethink is to look at it in a way that you can use these deviations to your advantage. We can think of vibrato as a pulse, as opposed to just that wiggling of a tone. Think of it in terms of a pulse. And once you start playing with these pulses, you can now make creative choices regarding the rhythmic or even melodic pulse that you want to give to pieces that you play. But before we even begin with the theremin, let's look at just a basic beat. And we're going to look at dividing it into pulses. The beat is like this, and I've kept it a little soft so I can talk over it. Here's the beat. Now, at its root level, let's think of it in terms of a one count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fairly easy. Now we're going to keep dividing it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 pulses, all within this rhythmic framework. So, I'd like you to watch and do it along with me if you like. Afterwards we'll stop and I will play nothing but the beat for you to do it on your own. So let's start. First with the ones. You can count them as ones or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now let's divide this into 2. Let's see if we can do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fairly simple. 3 is a bit of a rhythmic kind of syncopation. It's basically you're using what are called triplets, but to keep within this 4 count framework, to fit 3 sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we go into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 6. It's like doubling up on the triplets. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, of course, the fastest is an 8 count. And it's hard to talk and do the 8 count at the same time. So I'm just going to do 8. Count 8. You ready? Here we go. All right. Now what I want to do is turn this beat up and leave you to your own devices. Practice this as many times as it takes to get really comfortable, get good with all these divisions before moving on to the theremin. You can always, I'm going to let it go for a little while, run it back, and practice this for a while. Here we go. Turn the beat up just for you. Much louder. Now I'll get you started. Remember, we're going to start with ones. You ready? Here we go. 1, 1, 1. Do it yourself. 1. Get ready. We're going to move to 2. We're going to do it right now. Get ready, we're going to move to 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Get ready to move to 4. Ready? That's 4. 1, 1. Keep going. Now we're going to move to 6, which is doubling on those triplets. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. And now, the fastest of all, the 8 count. Ready? Here we go. Get ready. Here it comes. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Run it back. Practice those divisions. That should be plenty of time to keep doing it. You don't have to follow me. As a matter of fact, don't even watch me. Just listen to the beat and do it. Then come back and we'll move over to the theremin. Now we're going to integrate the theremin into this rhythm. For now, I want you to do the pulses without any kind of concern for what pitch you're on. Just get the pulsing right. Just make the pulse exaggerated. Now we're going to divide it into 2. Ready? Exaggerated. Now we're going to divide it into 3. Now we're going to divide it into 4. Now we're going to divide it into 6. Good. Now 8. All right. Now I want you to do it without stopping on your own. I'll get you started with the 1. 1. 1. Start up. Let's go. You're on your own. I'll tell you to get ready, and then you'll divide it into 2. Get ready? As soon as you can, divide it into 2. That's right. Now, get ready to divide it into 3. Here you go, 3. Keep going with 3. Get ready to divide it into 4. Here you go. Keep going. Get ready. Divide it into 6. Here you go. Keep going. And now finally, 8. Okay. Run this back and work on that. Just getting those pulses into those divisions. Then come back and we're going to work with melody. Now it's time to move to the theremin for melody and rhythm. I'm going to play for you a 52-second segment of music, and we are going to do the same divisions that you just did, only now I want you to use a root note. That is a note that goes with everything that you're going to hear. And the note is, for those of you who know music, it's F, and here's what it sounds like. Those of you who are without a keyboard or need just to hear the pitch, match this pitch. to go an octave lower? Now, that pitch will go with everything that you hear melodically until a key change. There is a key change. I want to make it a little bit more melodically challenging to you. So all you have to do to match the root note when the key change happens is just move down one step from here to here. You can do this entire first part using the melody on only those two notes. You'll notice that the drum beat is precisely the same. Now, rather than try to count out loud and play the pulses, I'm going to play through it once, dividing them from 1s to 2s to 3s to 4s to 6s and 8s. You listen and you'll be able to hear where I'm doing it. Here we go. Same beat. Same divisions I just worked with, going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 6 to 8. Here's the music, solo, just for you. Here it comes. How did you do? I'd suggest listening to that without trying to play anything a couple of times. Just listen to it, hear how it's constructed, and then experiment. Practice doing this a lot. Get those pulse divisions down using just those two pitches. And run the video back as many times as you need to practice with that passage. We're going to do one more, and that's using more complex melodic improvisation and still dividing things. So practice for a while, run the video back, and then come back again for the last part. Here we are at the last part. Now for this, there's neither any right or wrong in terms of what you play. What you're looking for is to get those pulses in any order that you want to. The last one was for going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 6 to 8. This, I simply recommend varying it however you see fit. And just keep practicing with the melody, keep practicing with the rhythms, and just break it up for yourselves. I'm going to do just a little bit, and then I'll run the 52 seconds again once more for you solo. I want to give you an idea of what is possible. And remember, now we're using vibrato as a pulse in rhythm with the music, and this is a choice you can make. You can use these divisions in anything you want to play for tremendous variation of effects and moods, which when we get to the extremes in talking about expression through vibrato, we'll deal with in more detail. But for now, let's just experiment with these rhythmic divisions, but now, instead of using the two pitches, find anything that sounds good to you. Here's an example of what's possible. means for you, practice it to your heart's content. Practice with melody, complex, simple. Do anything you can to just get into the music and get into the rhythm. Here you are, final, 52 seconds. See you next time.